Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, it is the first video of 2025. Congratulations to all of us for stepping into this new year filled with so many fun things and so many, honestly, new chapters for us. How many of you guys are actually excited to start 2025, embark on new chapters, embark on new things for ourselves this year, and make sure all of our goals, yes girl, all of our goals on our vision board come true? So today's video is going to be around a topic that I feel like circulates the internet all the time, and that is the bad bitch. We're going to be talking about habits that a bad bitch actually implements in her life and not what we see all over social media. All right, so we've all seen it, right? All over social media, the whole term bad bitch, what that means, what people are doing on TikTok, and all of that representing what we think a bad bitch actually is. But in real life, that is not the case. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to actually be a bad bitch, how to get your stuff together, and how to ensure that you're stepping into that main character energy for 2025. So if you're interested, grab a cute drink. We're doing a green tea today, and let's jump into our bad bitch era. Number one, she has her life together. Now, this can be broken down into a few different areas, okay? First off, her finances. What does she do with her money? What does she spend her money on? Let's think about this. When you're working super hard for your coin right now, are you doing that to allow yourself to just live day by day? Or are you making sure that you're making the proper investments and the proper purchases to ensure that you buy yourself freedom at the end of the day? Think about that. Think about what you're doing with the money that you are earning right now. The bad bitch, she has this together. She knows exactly how much she has to budget, how much she's spending on a monthly basis, how much she should be saving, and where her money is going into in terms of investments. The bad bitch understands these concepts. She understands how to be financially free at the end of the day because she has a plan that will get her there. She understands what kind of car she wants to drive, what kind of lifestyle she wants to have, what kind of house she wants to have, and the overall lifestyle that she is aiming for. And because she has this so clear, she's able to make sure that all the goals she has in her life are catered towards achieving that lifestyle. The bad bitch in terms of her time. How does she spend her time? Is she wasting her time? Is she going out and partying every single night and wasting her money and wasting her time on meaningless experiences? No. The bad bitch has her life together. She understands how to use her time valuably because she knows that time is so expensive. The amount of time that she exerts onto certain things is very thought through. She doesn't go out and party every single night. She makes sure that she paces herself and allows herself to have experiences still, but manages that time to ensure she's still working on her goals. The bad bitch understands this concept. She's not out here giving her time away freely to people who don't matter. She knows that time is her biggest and most scarce resource, so she plans accordingly to ensure that she's allocating that to the right things. The bad bitch in terms of career. She is in line with who she is becoming. She understands the steps that she needs to take to end up in the career path that she wants. She is clear on the direction that she's going when it comes to her career, as well as mimicking that with her finances. If the bad bitch wants to be an investment banker, she's going to make the necessary moves to make sure that she gets there. She is not going to waste her time and energy on doing things that aren't going to get her there. And she does this by prioritizing her time. She makes sure that the goals that she wants to check off are in fact being actively worked upon. She does not lose her time, lose her energy on things that don't matter to her. Instead, she has a fair balance between fun things and also things that will actually lead her to achieve her goals in her life. She's very clear on this and ensures that she's following through with her goals. The bad bitch has boundaries, okay? She understands what it means to actually stick to her boundaries. She knows what they are, and she makes sure that she feeds her inner child. She makes sure that her inner child feels welcomed and loved on an everyday basis. She has boundaries instilled in her life to make sure that people don't walk all over her. She is not a people pleaser. She does not say yes to every single situation. She understands situations where she should be saying yes and situations that don't serve her, and so she says no. The bad bitch stays firm and clear on who she is as a person. She understands how much work and how much commitment it took her to get to the place that she is today, and so she stays true to herself in that process. She also devotes time and energy to ensure that she's continuously developing, because at the end of the day, you don't just become a bad bitch. You have to continue to improve and do work to continue to be there. There's a maintenance that comes with that kind of energy, and to ensure you're in your main character energy, you do need to continuously practice this to make sure that you get there at the end of the day and continue to maintain that status. status. The bad bitch is firm on this, okay? She knows that if somebody oversteps her boundaries, somebody disrespects her, if somebody speaks to her in a tone that she does not with, she gets out of that situation. She knows it's not going to lead to anything, and she can be very in tune with her intuition and what leads her and drives her into the best version of herself. The bad bitch, when it comes to friendships, she understands good friends versus not very good friends. She understands that your friends should support you, should be there on that journey with you, and you guys should have similar goals. Remember, the trajectory of your life is going to depend on who you have around you. So the bad bitch, she knows this. She knows that the type of people that she allows into her life will also dictate where she ends up in her life. So what she does is she picks her friends correctly. She does her audits of the friends that she currently has and makes sure that she's aligning her goals and her dreams with the friends that she currently has. She also understands that there will be amazing people that will pop up in her life as she continues to grow. She understands that people are only there sometimes for a season, and eventually she will meet more amazing people because she lives in an abundant mindset. The bad bitch, when it comes to love, she knows what she's looking for. She's very clear on exactly what the guidelines are of being with a woman like her. She knows what she tolerates and what she does not tolerate. And when a person exhibits any type of behavior that does not fall in line with what she is looking for, she understands to communicate that and also to ensure that her needs are being met. She's able to compromise in a relationship, but also understands that there are certain lines that just cannot be crossed. Like, there are certain lines that will not work. And she is very clear on this. She understands what it takes to build a relationship and is open to continuous education and understanding and learning, because at the end of the day, she is still a human being. The bad bitch does not tolerate less than energy. She understands what the bare minimum is and ensures that her partner is meeting her at an equal. She understands what she deserves. She deserves compassion, trust, respect, dignity. She deserves all these things and support. And she looks at her partner to ensure that that person is delivering that to her. And if they are not, she makes the decision to choose herself because she loves herself authentically for who she is, and the right person will love her like that too. The bad bitch, when it comes to her routine, she has her routine in place. This girl knows exactly what things trigger her and what things make her feel happy. She has a list of all the things that she does in a day that actually lead her to feeling really happy and content and in her present energy. So she wakes up at a particular time or around that time. She has a clear schedule of the things that she needs to check off that day, whether that's she starts with a morning workout or she starts off with meditation and yoga. She has it in place to ensure that she is being her most successful self the next day, and she doesn't allow other people to intrude on that and ruin her routine. She's very clear on how that's going to look like for her, and she ensures that she meets all of those things at the end of the day. She has routine in terms of her diet, in terms of exercising, in terms of her mental health, and the practices that she puts in place to ensure that she meets those. She makes a conscious effort every single day to feed into herself. She allows herself to have that clear inner dialogue with her to ensure that she's being truthful and honest to the person that she is going to be and the person that she currently is. She accepts herself for all the previous things that have happened in her life and also accepts all the wonderful abundance that is to come in her life. She lives in this abundant mindset, not scarcity mindset. She understands that yes, the world can be a little bit taunting sometimes, and yes, it can be, difficult to navigate, so she still remains realistic, but she also understands that without the correct mindset of abundance, nothing is going to gravitate towards her. She knows that she has to operate in optimal energy frequencies to allow the law of attraction to happen for her. Now, these are a few things that the boss bitch knows she has to do in order to achieve that level of lifestyle in her life. Now, let me tell you a little pep talk with Ash. It's okay if you're not there yet, okay? It takes time to build all these routines, these systems, these things, these boundaries, and all that stuff in order to become a boss bitch. What matters is not that you're there, it matters that you're working actively every single day to get there. It matters how much dedication that you put towards yourself. The highest form of self-love that you can have for yourself is self-discipline. Ensuring that you're being honest with yourself, being responsible with the things that you're doing, and also devoting and dedicating time and energy to who you want to become. That is the highest form of self-love that you can provide for yourself. As long as you are on that journey and you are actively working to ensure that you get there, you will get there, and that is what matters. It's not being there at the end of the day. It really is the journey of getting yourself there. I, a year and a half ago, was not where I am today, being able to openly tell you who a bad bitch is. But now, because I've done the work, I've done the inner process of getting there, I'm like, okay, these are the things that I did. These are the things I've seen other people exhibit and do to get to that level. And so let me share it with you. You guys give it a go and let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if there are other things that you guys have done kind of on your self-love journey, on your self-development journey to get to that boss bitch era of you. 2025, guys, this lovely year, we are not taking from anybody. Remember, Wednesdays are trash days, okay? You put out the trash, you let the trash go. Those people are not coming back into your life. You are going to meet an abundance of beautiful people in 2025. And the boss bitch, she knows this. So you're gonna know this too. This is the year you're gonna make that money. That career that you've wanted is gonna fall in place. That love that you've been searching for is just gonna fall in your lap. The friends that you've always wanted are gonna come to you. The abundance of love, affection, care, self-respect for yourself, dignity, self-love is gonna come to you this year. Why? Because you're actively working towards. At the end of the day, just know that everything that you're doing right now, it's going to work for you because you are actively working every single day to make it happen. There are so many people that are not self-aware enough like you are to understand that there are certain things they need to do and certain disciplines and responsibilities they must put into their lives to ensure that they become successful in their goals at the end of the day. But you're different. You know, you are here, you are trying to learn and understand this, and one day you will be the boss bitch. And if you are the boss bitch, welcome to the club. So there you go, guys. These are the things that the boss bitch actually does. This is what we're channeling for our 2025 era. We are channeling to become the best versions of ourselves without taking any trash from anybody. I believe in you, I know you can do it, and I'll see you next time.